Hey, folks, good Tuesday afternoon. Welcome to our market SITREP or situation report here at Top Gun Options. My name is Matthew Buckley. My call sign is Wiz, and just got done watching one of my former commanding officers, Jeff Ashby, call sign Bones. Skipper Ashby, shuttle commander, shuttle pilot, and shuttle commander. I think he did two or three shuttle flights. Great commanding officer. I respected the hell out of Jeff Ashby. He actually lost his wife due to brain cancer, and they actually took him off of the NASA flight schedule for a little bit so he could mourn his wife. Loved his wife. She was a great American, and then they put Bones back on the flight schedule, and he went up to space a couple times. He was just on stage giving. I'm glad he did this because he was giving Jeff Bezos and the other four passengers. He didn't give them astronaut wings. He gave them like a little set of something because folks, God bless Jeff Bezos and the three other folks who went to the edge of space, but they're not astronauts. Far from it. Jeff Ashby is an astronaut. People who train for years are astronauts. They're former aviators or mission specialists or all sorts of experts. They don't go through a day and a half of training and sit on the top of a rocket. That's called a passenger. So anyway, I digress, but it was cool to see my skipper. Haven't talked to him in a while. I think I'm going to shoot him an email. Hey, real quick, before I forget, on Thursday of this week, July 22nd, I'm going to do a free solo Amazon brief. So we have one of our most popular live trading and training services here at Top Gun Options is called Solo Amazon. Why? Because we only trade Amazon in that portfolio. We trade an ETF that is a good proxy for Amazon as well, but we mainly focus on the stock that I call the Death Star. So do me a favor, or do yourself a favor, head to go.topgunoptions.com/solo-brief, and it's a free brief. So go ahead and register Thursday at noon. Because I'm gonna preview Amazon earnings that are coming up. I mean, a picture's worth 1,000 words here. Take a look at Amazon's stock recently, man. We busted out of this 1, 2, 3, this triple top. We had this rip your face off rally, just to ask Nancy Pelosi's husband, who's been doing insider trading, well, essentially since Nancy Pelosi's been in Congress, but right around here, Nancy Pelosi's husband bought a ton of Amazon stock, and then it was announced that the government was rescinding the Microsoft award of the Jedi contract to maybe give it to Amazon. So good job trading, Nancy and your husband. Anyway, rip your face off rally, and we're giving it back. I don't think Amazon is going to come even close to putting up the earnings that should support the current stock price. So, tell you what, I'm taking all the air out of my Thursday brief. Go.topgunoptions.com/solo-brief. I'm going to preview earnings, how I'm trading it, what my current positions on Amazon are. Full interest of disclosure, I am short. Well, I'm both. I'm bipolar on Amazon. I'm short 300 shares of Amazon right now. That's about $1 million in real money for those morons that are watching. Short in haircut, $1 million here, but I'm also long Amazon out to January 23 with some 3,900 calls here, and we also have a bear call spread on Amazon right here that's up about $1,800 in about a week, 63%. So I'm trading both sides of the fence with Amazon. I'm going to teach you how to do that. So make sure you show up this Thursday at noon. Real quick, I think we're over 50% full for this groundbreaking event, folks. This is going to be epic, okay? On Saturday, November 20th, we've rented out, the Top Gun Fighter Foundation has rented out the IMAX. The IMAX in Fort Lauderdale. Only 300 seats, folks. So 300 lucky Americans, or actually any lucky individuals, are going to go watch Top Gun 2. You're going to watch it with some VIPs, some military VIPs, some Hollywood VIPs. The only ones that count are good Hollywood VIPs, and also some incredible Washington VIPs as well. And after we preview Top Gun 2, we're going to head over to the hangar, and we're going to have a hangar party. We got DJs, we got food, we have VIP areas, we got Gulfstream jets, we got fighter jets, we got muscle cars, we got this event is going to be the event in South Florida. So make sure you grab your ticket before we sell out. This event will sell out, obviously. So head to topgunfighterfoundation.org/movie-event. This is the event you want to be at, folks, and the VIP folks that are going to be there are just some fantastic Americans that you're not going to want you're not going to want to miss this event. Hell, one of my buddies who was a Blue Angel flies for the Patriot Jet team. He did most of the filming for this movie, and you might even get to fly in a fighter jet with him if you're lucky. So go get your tickets now. Okay, quick strategic brief. China threatens to nuke Japan if the country intervenes in the Taiwan conflict. You read this headline right, folks. The Communist Central Party of China has threatened to nuke the only country in the world that has been nuked before if they even breathe in the direction of Taiwan. Well, I'm going to let that sink in, folks. A nuclear power threatened to vaporize another country with the Taiwan thing. Because what happened? Well, the deputy prime minister of Japan said we must defend Taiwan under our alliance with the United States. Oh boy. The defense minister, the U.S. must protect Taiwan as a democratic country. What have you heard out of the White House? Well, I think Joe's taking a nap, and Kamala, I don't even know what she does or where she is. But folks, look at this. The world is going to shit. Under Joe Biden's watch, or Kamala's, or whoever runs this country. I think Susan Rice and the other Chicago swamp creature are actually running this country. Susan Rice, and then what's the other one? The Obama's friend. Anyway, if you're Xi Jinping, what do under Joe Biden? You go take Taiwan back. I mean, Trump failed in his lukewarm support of Hong Kong, and Hong Kong fell. There's no doubt in my mind under this administration, China will move to take back Taiwan, and we will do nothing. At the same time, Russia's threatening to vaporize us, right? So the world's going to shit. And literally the 6 or 7 months since this guy's been in office, the world has literally inverted. We've lost in Afghanistan. We're leaving in disgrace, and within months, the Taliban will once again control Afghanistan. And I guarantee you it's going to be horrific for the United States of America. So good stuff, Joe. LA County coronavirus spike hits alarming levels with 10,000 infected in a week as Delta variant spreads. Yawn. So if you listen to the financial media, when you get one of these type of pullbacks that we saw yesterday, 500, 600-point pullback, you blame it on whatever you can find. Folks, I predicted this last week. I said we need a good pullback to the 50-day moving average to continue this rally. You can't trade off the left side of a chart, but let's look for trends. Bounce off the 50, 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 just keep going higher? No. This was due. Folks, stocks, everything being at record highs as inflation is literally on fire. Inflation hasn't been this hot in decades. But Jerome Powell sat and looked at the TV last week and said, don't worry about it. I know inflation's on fire. Don't worry about it. And if it really, really, really is on fire, we'll do something about it. So the market kind of shrugged on that. But Friday, it decided to care because Friday, we really, 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 really saw some inflation expectations with the University of Michigan report, and the market decided to care on Friday. This was just a cleansing, folks. This isn't a big one, right? Although with tech earnings coming up, I'm really not doing too much right now other than eating popcorn. Some of these, 3 of these bounces off the 50 have been a bounce and then a retest of it. A bounce and a retest, a bounce and a retest. 3 of them, so out of the 6, 3 of them have been bounce and retest, and the other ones have been bounce and not look back for a while. Bounce and not look back for a while. So me, on a day like today, yay, rally, but we've only gotten back about half of what the implosion was yesterday. So you got to use the 24-hour rule and see if this holds. If we hold this rally, we keep going higher. If we don't, we're going to go retest the 50. So that's kind of what's going on here. So we kind of have this rebound since the biggest one-day decline since October, but definitely, the all clear hasn't sounded in my opinion. So other stuff we want to talk about, hedge funds, retail traders and hedge funds kind of have FOMO, right? So that's another reason we're seeing on this pullback, people who haven't been taking part in this rip your face off rally kind of jump in, right? When people are fearful, That's the Warren Buffett school of investing, right? As everybody's running around screaming fire, you go grab a fire hose and buy, right? You buy when other people are panicking. Malaysia destroys 1,000 Bitcoin mining rigs with a steamroller. I'd love to know where all my Bitcoin Scientologists are, right? When Bitcoin was at 60 grand, 62 grand, people were screaming at me to jump into Bitcoin. I'm like, no. And now it's down below what? It's down at $30,000. I'm in Mara. I'm still trying to dig out of a Mara hole. Just absolute stupidity on my part. Bitcoin is a fad. It is done. Just like SPACs. You couldn't swing a dead cat for the past 6 to 8 months without seeing Chamath on CNBC or them saying the word SPAC. Matter of fact, if you had a drinking game where you took a shot every time you heard the word SPAC, you'd be dead. SPAC, 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 Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. It's over with. So the stuff might not be going away anytime soon, but it was a flash in the pan and it's done with. If you don't believe me, put all your money into it down here at 30,000, right? If you loved Bitcoin at 60,000, you have to be on fire with it down here at 30, right? Or not. Folks, it's over with. I predicted this. It's not a thing. It was going to be a fad. It's over with. Bitcoin is done. And I'd love to be wrong, right? I love when other people make money. If you got a ton of money in Bitcoin and you just believe in it, good. God bless you, and send me an email that says, you moron, down here at 30. Because folks, remember at 60, I remember people yelling and frothing that Bitcoin to be 300 grand in a year. It's 50% lower. It could be 300 grand in a year. I just don't know. But at the high point of Bitcoin, people just, Bitcoin a million, there was so much stupidity going on. And now that reality is hit, you really don't hear too much from the Bitcoin Scientologists. Desperate employers are calling for job applicants from years ago. I love how stupid CNBC is, and some of their reporters are. Did you see the headline on CNBC about a week or two ago? The silver lining of inflation? ? Higher wages. Now, if you don't understand how stupid that sentence is, you got problems. They're saying that the great news or the silver lining with everything being higher is that wages go up. What? Yeah, exactly. It's the same type of people who think stock splits are fantastic because you can buy more shares. It's stupidity, folks. But folks, the inflation thing is bad. People are being paid to sit at home because they're scared of the Delta variant, right? So these businesses can't hire. Chipotle and Starbucks are talking about shortages. And what happens with shortages, whether it's employee shortages or stuff shortages? You raise your prices. And when most businesses raise prices, guess what? They get comfortable with those prices being higher. They usually don't lower prices, folks. So everything going up, right? I love how some Democrats and liberals go, well, wages are up. Well, if wages are up 3%, but inflation's at 5.5% right now, you apparently failed math. This is not good, folks. I still am looking for an absolute bear market implosion with this economy. I told you 2 to 3 months ago, I was bearish for the next 3 to 6 months. We are halfway to my target. October will be bad. The fall is going to be bad, folks. Remember, the Democrats want $4.5 trillion in new spending. Where are they going to get that? Well, Jerome Powell can just keep hitting enter on his computer and print more money. But they're going to get it from you and me, hardworking people. A society that taxes hardworking people more to pay people to sit at home and not work fails. This will fail miserably. We will be looking at a recession and a massive bear market under this administration. It's coming. I don't want it to come. I don't like people's 401ks becoming 201ks. That hurts people. I don't like people hurting. I started a foundation to help veterans and to put the ladder down and help save lives. So I don't want that. So if you're here and you're listening to me, learn how to potentially protect yourself. Not only protect yourself from an implosion in the market, but to profit. Right? As an options trader, I don't care if the market goes up, down, or sideways. I just like it going up, down, or sideways. We can potentially profit. As an American, I want markets to go up. I want people to be happy and to be great. But when, not if, markets implode, I will pound it into the dirt. One of the only financial professionals on the face of the planet that predicted the COVID market crash to the day. And we literally made millionaires here at Top Gun Options. I can show you the testimonials, folks. Little old ladies in tennis shoes that went. We pounded the market into the dirt last year as all the, quote, smart money said what? Oh, I'd buy here. This is the bottom. Yeah, I'd nibble here. Buy more here. All the way down, including Donald Trump. A couple of his tweets that he deleted like a coward said what? Oh, this is the bottom. I'd buy here. The next day, the market was down 1,000, 2,000 points. He deleted the tweet. We nailed it. The smart money didn't. Last year was the year the smart money was destroyed. But let me show you all that stuff. Make sure you stop by Thursday during our Trading the Death Star free brief at noon on Thursday. Go.topgunoptions.com/solo-brief. Okay? Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge and God bless. Namaste. I'll talk to you guys later.